Well, hello, this is Kimberly Brock, and for over 20 years, I've been running my own businesses that have not only been profitable, but personally fulfilling to me. So now I'm on a mission to help other new business owners, just like you, make money doing what you love too. Now we're going to have some fun, so let's get started. Well, hello, this is Kimberly. It's episode 266, and I'm so glad that you're here today. We're talking about the meaning behind your business, like the actual purpose of your business, why it's so important that you know this, that you acknowledge this, and how it's going to shape your decisions and your mindset as you build this dream of yours. It's really important. It's a step you need to take. And we're going to talk all about it today. If you're new, welcome. I'm so glad that you found this podcast. I have no doubt it's going to help you along your business journey, whether you're in the idea stage, whether you're starting, whether you're growing. This is for you. I show up here every week for you because I want you to build your dream. I want you to. And that's what matters most, right? It's what I want. No, I'm just kidding. I want you to be able to build your dream if this is what you want to do. And I'm just so happy you're here. If you're new, make sure you get plugged in. I've got free resources for you, like my 16-step checklist for starting your business if you're in the idea stage. If you are trying to grow your business, I have a masterclass. It's a 16-minute power-packed video masterclass. You need to watch it now because I go through my 5-step method that's going to help you know how you're going to get out there and grow your business. So make sure you check out all my free goodies. I have a free Facebook group for women starting businesses and all sorts of stuff. And of course, I have this podcast. So if you're new today and you're just now listening, make sure you hit the plus or the follow or the subscribe button because you don't want to miss out on any future episodes that I know are going to help you. And when you subscribe or follow, it's simply going to have your podcast player, like if you use Apple Podcasts or Spotify or whatever, just notify you when I drop new episodes. And I drop new episodes each week. Y'all know I do have now a premium version of this podcast. If you're on Apple Podcasts, you will see those locked premium episodes until you snag your free trial and get 3 days free and listen, and then you can upgrade from there. If you are listening from Spotify or another app, you can go to the show notes on any episode and you will see a link that will take you to the upgrade page to go to the premium episodes. You will not see the teaser of the locked episodes right now in Spotify or any other player. You'll have to actually go to the page that allows you to upgrade it, and then you'll get access to all those episodes because I've released, maybe at this time, probably 7 episodes, something like that already. It's brand new. I'm so excited about it. I'm getting great feedback. And so make sure y'all check that out because I'm planning some great things for that premium version to really help you and coach you along. If you've been listening a while, thank you so much to all my loyal listeners. I'm giving a shout out today to someone who signed up for my premium podcast. Okay. Because when you sign up, by the way, I can give you a shout out right now. I'm offering that when you sign up, you can submit your business name, your website, and I'm going to give you a shout out. So today I'm doing my very first one, and I cannot tell you how excited I am about this one. Do you know why? Because the person that signed up that I'm picking today is a gentleman who has a website, and y'all know I have male listeners. When I started this, like I had envisioned only women, and I've come to find out that many men follow me, and it makes me so happy because I know that the only reason you're listening to me is because you have a business that's based on a passion that you have, and you know you can make a difference in this world through it. It's something that you just love. And I think that's what's so cool to me. It's not because it's about me or anything like that. It's because you have a passion and you're seeking out someone to help you who gets it. And I just want to tell you that I get you. My shout out today is for David. He owns the fishingrackstore.com. I'm on his website right now. If you have a fisherman in your life, if you are a fisherman or a fisherwoman, really cool racks to hang your fishing poles. Even has some cool hat racks too. But they're really nice. I'm going to have to show my husband. He's out of town. He's a bass fisherman. He is obsessed with fishing. If he could leave everything he's doing, probably this whole family, and just fish, he probably would. I'm not even kidding. Like, he's obsessed. So this is so great. And I'm so excited. David, thank you so much for joining the premium version of this podcast. And I'm so proud to give you a shout out. And I'm like looking at the cute pictures on your website. And I'm thinking if this is you in one of the pictures, you absolutely love fishing. If it's not you, great photos because they're of gentlemen who are fishing. And I love it. I'm rambling on, but I just cannot tell y'all how happy I am that there are men out there that are pursuing businesses doing what they love too. And I'm so honored to be a part of your journey. So that is my shout out. So if you have not gotten your free trial to the premium version yet, make sure you scroll down in the show notes. You can get the link right now, get the premium version. And then there's a welcome episode where you can fill out it. I have to speak the link so that you can hear it and then otherwise everyone would see it. But I speak the link. You can go to that link, fill it out. And I'd love to give you a shout out too. I'm doing this for a limited time. So anyways, fishingrackstore.com. Make sure y'all check that out. And that is it. Okay. I've rambled on long enough. Okay. On to the episode. Well, hello, friends. How are you? How is everything going? What is happening with your business? I need to know the updates. I'm totally stoked for you because I know you're making progress and I'm so excited for you. You will have to excuse me. I've got like bronchitis that I've had for like a week and I kept putting off recording because I didn't want to drive y'all nuts with a weird raspy noisy voice and like coughing in the middle of it. I'm going to have to edit the coughs out. But I'm here today. And this episode won't be too long, but I hope that it makes you think. Because knowing the purpose of your business is really, really important. And really understanding what it means to you. Because both of those things will determine how you treat your business. Like, do you treat this as a calling or is it just a fun little hobby? And I guess you can have a calling for a hobby. I guess that's fine. But there's some reason that you're here because you wanted it to be a business. And I just wanted to talk about this today with you all because I deal with clients all the time. Okay? That are running their business. Their purpose is to help people. They want to make a difference. They want to bring joy to people's lives, help them organize their lives, help them pursue a passion, help them start a business, help them improve relationships, help them look better, help them feel better, help them save time, all those things. So I truly believe all of y'all have a massive purpose and you know that, right? But you have to decide, what does this business mean to you? I mean, really just sit here for a minute. Does it mean a lot to you? Like if I told you today, you're done, stop, you're not allowed to pursue this dream anymore, you're done, end of story, turn it off, close your business today, would you be sad? Would you be sad? Of course, I would be sad. I'd be devastated. If my family said, you can't do this anymore and you're going to have to do something else, I would cry. I would break out into tears. I would be devastated. I'd be trying to find some underground way to still do it. I'd be like taking my iPhone under the bed and like recording podcast episodes. I mean, I'd probably be psychotic. I'd turn into a criminal because I'd start doing it on the side somehow, some way. Right? I'd meet up with people in a private place to talk about business. Total criminal. But I want you to think about it right now. If I told you you had to stop, would you be sad? Would you feel like you hadn't given it what you wanted to give it? Would you feel robbed of something? If so, it's because you know right now there's more for you ahead. Maybe you haven't done everything you need to do yet, or maybe you're just starting and there's a bright future. Maybe there's things you want to embark on in your business, new ways you want to pivot it, or new ways you want to put yourself out there and market it, but you haven't done it. But really, it comes down to, what does this mean to you? What does it mean to you? I mean, I can even think about people that are like morbidly obese. Okay, let's just give this an example. This is totally an example. But if you're saying, what does your health mean to you? If that person does not feel like their future is worth it, that their purpose in life isn't worth it,
they're probably not going to change. But if they have that realization, like my health is at stake, I could die young, I'm hurting my body. If they really go deep into that, it's hurting their relationships. It's hurting their ability to go out and have friends and do things. Once they have that realization, they make a change. Okay, that may have been a bad example, but I'm just trying to paint a picture here. That it's the same with your business. Once you realize what this means to you, what pursuing this means to you, it will then determine what you do about it. So I ask you today, with your business, is the purpose just to be this fun little creative outlet and it's not really that big of a deal? And that's okay if that's you. I give you permission to do that. Or is it more that you have this calling? Like, I know I can help people and I know I can make money for myself or my family with this. And if you truly feel like it's a calling, then it's time today to take your business seriously. This is the problem. So many of you feel like it's a calling and you're doing it, but you're not really treating it like a business. You're not, for example, really running the back end of your business appropriately. You're not really marketing it at all. You're just sitting there waiting for people to come. You're not looking at the costs, the expenses. You're not analyzing things from a business standpoint. Imagine if you didn't know you. I do this all the time with y'all and my clients. I try to have you come out of yourself for a minute and act like you're a third party and you're subjectively looking at your own business. Where would you see the breakdowns are? It's usually pretty obvious. It's usually pretty obvious. You can look at it and go, oh my gosh, this is an amazing product or service. I'm sure so many people would want this. Okay, what marketing are you doing? And they're doing nothing. Or vice versa. They're doing all this marketing. They don't really have a product or service that people want to pay money for. So you have to analyze it and say, okay, what can I do? Now, we can go into this. Like if you are a coaching client of mine, we can talk through all of this. In fact, too, as a side note, at the time of this recording, I'm giving away free one-on-one mini coaching sessions. Have y'all seen this? Oh yes, mini coaching sessions in return for that free session. It's like a 15 to a 30-minute session where we can talk about anything in your business. I record it and have that episode on the premium version of this podcast. And if you haven't noticed yet, there's episodes, if you're an Apple Podcast, that have a little lock, like a little padlock sign. Those are my premium episodes. Meaning, if you subscribe to the premium version of this podcast, you will get all those bonus episodes. Okay? And there's a free 3-day trial. So there's no risk to you. You can try it today. But if we're in coaching, we're going to talk about these things. Like, what does this mean to you? What does this business mean to you? And let's look at it. Let's look at the back end of your business. Let's look at your marketing. Let's look at what you're actually offering. Is it something people want to pay for? And we take it seriously and we look at it objectively and okay, you know what? It looks like you probably need to get out there and market more. And that's usually what I'm finding is the problem. That's why I created Grow Getters. If you haven't heard of it, it's my group coaching program to help you start, showing up and marketing your stuff, but without being like a weirdo or a pushy salesperson or feeling inauthentic. There's no sense in doing that. I've never marketed my businesses in a way that feels yucky to me. I may have tried something at times and been like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. So I have made it a point that all my marketing efforts have to feel true to who I am, even if everyone tells me this is the number one way you should be marketing your stuff. If it does not feel true to me, then I don't do it. I'm a value-driven person, and I know many of you are too. And the last thing you want is to be doing stuff and saying stuff and trying to do stuff with your website and look all salesy and like you don't want that. You want a way to sell your stuff. Of course, you got to be smart. You got to be strategic. We got to do the right things, but it has to be in a way that actually aligns with you. Otherwise, you're not going to do it. You're not going to feel good about it. People are going to notice. You're not going to be able to sell your stuff. It's going to fade out, right? Today, I want you to just decide, like put a line in the sand. Is this a hobby? Is this just something fun and I don't really care? I'm not really going to manage it. Well, I give you freedom to do that again. I really do. You can have a little hobby that loses money. It's okay. You can do that, okay? But if you're here because you felt like there is a calling on you to have this business, whether it just be part-time on the weekends, you've got a full-time career that you love, and you still want to do this. If it is a calling to you because you know that you can help people and that it also fills your soul doing this, it's something you're truly passionate about, that it's time you take it seriously and stop piddling around and acting like it's a hobby. Treat your business right. If you want help, reach out to me. I can help you in one-on-one coaching. I can maybe direct you to one of my workshops or my courses that you can do on your own, right? Or maybe there's someone else that you know that can help you do that. Do that. Do something. Okay? Just know I'm here. A lot of you don't have resources, and that's why I'm here for you. But don't treat it like this other hobby when you already drew a line in the sand and said, no, it's not going to be a hobby. I'm actually going to fulfill my calling. I'm going to do this right so that I can help people, so that I can make a difference in this world, and so I can make a difference for me and my family, or for whatever reason that you're doing this business. Again, some of you don't ever discount, by the way, why you're doing this and the money that you're making. I've had business owners that are embarrassed to say, I'm doing this for fun money. I'm doing this for extra money so I can get Botox and get my hair done. Or I'm doing this so I can put my kid into volleyball or baseball. Y'all know how expensive all these sports are now. My daughter's in dance and I get it, right? Maybe you're doing it for vacations for the family. Maybe you're like me, that you started out in a selfish way because you just wanted to have extra money, and it evolved because you actually took it seriously. You took it as a serious business and evolved into putting all kinds of money into your kids' college funds and saving and saving and saving and sending your family on vacations. That's what I did. That's the truth. It's a calling for me. People thank me all the time. Weekly, I get thanks, whether it be in some survey I put out, whether it be podcast reviews, whether it be an email or a DM. I've had people text me and tell me, thank you. You've really helped me build my business. You've helped me believe that this is actually possible for me, that I can do this. And thank you for being real and authentic about it. I'm not telling y'all this to brag at all. I'm telling you the reality of what can happen for you when you actually take this seriously and you say, this is a calling. You treat it as a calling. So if it's a calling, you're going to do it right. You're going to take control of your business, the back end of your business, the front end of all the marketing, the products or services that you offer, the way you treat people, all of it. You're going to get help from a mentor, whoever that is, me or somebody, because I'm telling you, having someone to help you will save you time, energy, and money. A lot of wasted time going down the wrong avenue. Someone can at least say, I've done that, it didn't work, or I've done that, that's a great idea, and confirm for you so you feel confident in what you're doing. Getting affirmation of what you're doing is key also. Just having someone say, yes, you're actually on the right track is the best feeling. Because then you're not just sitting there wondering, right? Today, all I wanted you to do was ask yourself, do I really feel like this is a calling, or is this just some little piddly thing that I'm doing that's fun? And it's okay. It's okay. I didn't mean to like belittle it if it's a piddly thing and it's a hobby. It's okay. We're allowed to do all of that. But I think you're here because it's something more for you. And realize that when you treat it as a calling, it doesn't mean that you're putting $1 million into it. That's not what I mean. So no one take it like, okay, that means if it's a calling, then I got to spend a whole bunch of money and I got to get a loan, massive loan. It may mean for your type of business that you need help, but for a lot of people, it doesn't. A lot of service providers, they can just get started. So it has nothing to do with the amount of money that you put into it. It's the brains and the decisions and the strategy behind it. Okay? So today, that's your homework. After you push stop on this podcast, you're going to ask yourself, what's my purpose in doing this business? What really is my purpose so that I can give back to the world, I can help people, and I can make money for who? Who are you making money for? And it's all good. Don't be ashamed of that. It could be for you for selfish reasons like it was for me when I first started. Little did I know it would turn into my career. Had no idea. I did it for selfish reasons because I wanted extra stuff that I didn't have to like bargain with my husband about and be like, is it okay if I buy these really expensive jeans? I wanted to be able to have the freedom to do that. And I'm not even a huge spender, but I just wanted that freedom. That's how I started. Little did I know what it would turn into. So ask yourself, what am I doing this for? What's my purpose? Do I actually feel called to do this? If I do, I'm going to take it seriously, which means I'm going to be smart about my business. I'm going to be strategic. I'm going to market it effectively in a way that feels good to me. I'm going to have a product or service that I can back up that people actually want to buy, and I'm going to run it intelligently. That's what you're deciding today. You're putting a line in the sand and you're saying, this is where I'm going with this. Okay, I want you to do that because I think it's going to help put things into perspective and help you move forward way more effectively instead of just lollygagging around and just letting time go by. Okay? I'm so excited for you. I'm so happy you're here. I would love to give those of you who sign up for the premium version of the podcast a shout out like I did for David at the beginning of this episode with his fishingrackstore.com. I'd love to do this for you. So make sure when you upgrade to the premium version that you do listen to that episode that says welcome. And I share with you the link in that episode so that you can submit all your information. I'd love to give you a shout out. So that's it. Y'all are awesome. And I hope you do sign up for the premium episodes because I'm putting my heart and soul into those too to help you and just dive deeper into all these topics that I know are so important for the success of your business because for most of you, it is a calling. So that's it. Y'all have a great day. Until next time, bye now.
Now, this episode may be over, but our relationship does not have to end here. Head on over to KimberlyBrock.com. And yes, you can get more valuable information for your journey. And you know what? You don't need to go through this alone. I would love to help you. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.